Hello everyone, welcome to DRULcast 233. I'm Jack, Gamertag Show 220. With me is Oz, True Oz, and also Juan, Ace of Space 13. What's up, Oz?
Hello.
What's up, Juan?
Ya tú sabes.
How was traffic on the way home, Oz?
It was pretty shitty, but I got Chick-fil-A, so we're okay.
Oh my gosh, what'd you get?
Chicken.
But I mean, like, I've never ate Chick-fil-A, so I don't know, like, what
Honestly,
to get.
the only thing that you can get at a Chick-fil-A is fucking chicken.
Right, but there's a place in San Diego called, oh gosh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. It's a chicken place, though. I'm going to remember in about 2 seconds.
Let me guess, you can get chicken.
You get chicken, but there's all types of different chicken you can get. You can get, like, this type of chicken sandwich, or you can get chicken like this, or whatever. Or, yeah, there's so many different things. It's not just,
That's all that matters.
spicy chicken sandwich. Did you already eat it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can't
you're
prepare.
fast.
Well fed, yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Crack Shack, the place in San Diego. It's called
Crack Shack.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's all about chicken.
Hardcore.
But it's really, it's pretty good. And they also have other stuff. I think Computer Bob got a salad there.
Yeah.
And he really liked it. He's like, this is one of the best salads I've ever had.
Hardcore
like, cool.
marketing for those guys, man.
Cool story. No, I'm just letting you know. That's the dealio right there. Anyways.
Yeah.
How you doing on the games front?
Okay. Radical Heights. We played that.
Yeah, we sure did. For anybody who doesn't know, Radical Heights is BossKey's latest game, I guess. Well, it's still a work in progress. It's in early access right now.
Extreme early access.
Yeah, it's free. You can download for free. There's also a founder's pack for $14.99 that gives you in-game money and stuff like that. What's funny about Radical Heights is there's things in Radical Heights that's also in Fortnite, but been recently added to Fortnite, I should say.
Yeah.
But I know from playing with Oz and talking to Oz previously that he's okay with it in Radical Heights, but not okay with it, or like unsure about his feelings about the same like game mechanics in Fortnite.
So here's the thing. I think the hype has gone down, right?
Yeah.
For me, I just feel like the hype has gone down, right? I don't care for it for Fortnite as much as I did like a couple weeks ago. I don't care for like Ninja like as much as I did a couple of weeks ago. Like, I don't know, it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
But all of that just kind of added between all of that, me personally feeling the hype has gone down, and then they releasing updates, like really shitty updates at that. Like the remote rockets, the porta-forts, and the vending machines. Like, I think all of that just really pissed me off. The first thing that really got me was a vending machine for a legendary scar for 300 wood, and after I saw that, I said, fuck this game. Like, an entire squad was like, yeah, we're gonna demolish this entire town so that we all get a legendary scar, and then we're just gonna go out and have an advantage on everybody else, you know?
See, I thought once you buy, like, because there's in a vending machine in Fortnite, for anyone who doesn't know, you have three types of materials, right? You have wood, stone, and metal, or whatever you want to call it, steel.
Everybody and their grandmother has been playing fucking.
Well, somebody may not know, or somebody. Actually, dude, my friend texted me a week ago, and he was like, "What's this Fortnite game that I keep hearing about?" He's like, "Should I download it on my phone?" I'm like, "You probably shouldn't download it on your phone." And he was like, "Can I get it on my PS3?" I was like, "Oh gosh, no, it's not. It's not happening. You know, not PS4, PS3. I wasn't. Yeah, I'm talking correctly here. I'm like, no, you can't." So, anyways, I mean, he didn't know. But, so, yeah, there's three types of materials. And in the vending machine, there's usually three different types of items and color-coded. So, if it's a green vending machine, they're all green items and stuff like that. But you can use your materials. It does. Yeah. Everyone I've seen does, yeah. Okay. I don't know if they're all like that. Maybe there's like a special vending machine that has a, variety of things. But everyone I've seen so far, I've seen, I don't know, 15, 20 of them. So not like a lot of them, but a handful. They've all been color-coded. But I thought, though, that once you, and there's three items. One is wood, the other one's stone, and the other one is metal. And I thought once you buy one of the items, so say I use my 400 wood or whatever to buy one of the items, that wood item is now gone. Like, I can't buy that same item again. I can only do stone or metal.
I don't know if they've updated it, because all of this sounds foreign to me, and I also haven't really played all that much recently. But when they were first introduced is when I saw this.
Okay.
So I don't know if they've revamped the whole system to make it make sense for that, that stuff.
So maybe you won't be as mad if you play the game now.
It's like damage has already been done,
Has it?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I already don't feel that the game is as hyped up as it once was. Don't get me wrong; it is still up there as one of like the funnest games I've played in a while, But like, there's just other stuff that's coming out that I
Correct.
just it's just it had its time. It came at a perfect time, like it filled a very important void during the off season for gaming.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, when did it actually come out? When did BR come out?
It doesn't matter. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the hype came
peaked
in
at the time, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Not peaked as in this is a different peak, like a mountain peak, PEAK, not PIQUE.
A lot of people aren't aware of the inside joke that is peaked. But Jack corrected me not even ages ago, a couple months ago.
It was a while ago. No, I think it was a while ago.
Was it?
But yeah, I mean, within the last year, I think.
Completely blew my brain where the word peaked, as in piqued my interest, is spelled different than any other way that you spell peaked.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave it at that, or I'm not going to spell it, because you're going to have to fucking look it up and get your mind blown yourself.
I mean, there's 3 ways. I mean, there's like I peek as in I see something. There's peek as in the top of something. Yeah. And then piqued my interest is just different than the others. Anyways. Yeah. So we're kind of talking about Radical Heights, but we got off track because we started talking about vending machines and Fortnite. But are you going to go back to Radical Heights? Have you played it since it came out when day one? I mean, we will play day one.
No, I haven't gone back. Yes, I will go back.
Okay. Are you waiting for something special to come out, or just like, hey, today I'm chilling and I'll check this out again?
My interest is elsewhere right now.
Yeah. So what's your interest in?
Like Dauntless, just other things, just something not BR.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, I was in a snooze fest there. Oh, that Fortnite and all that.
Fortnite talk, yeah.
Juan has to get on Fortnite. I think he has to play a little bit.
He has to play it with a squad in order to like truly understand the joy that is playing
squads
Fortnite.
aren't that fun though. I don't like squads.
Duos. Duos are definitely where it's at when it comes to Fortnite. That shit is super fun. Squad
I think duos
is fun
perfect.
if you're with a group that knows what they're doing.
I like fun.
Even if you're with a group who knows what they're doing, it's too much, I mean, the group has to be like really organized.
Yeah.
Unless you guys, I mean, you can get lucky. Like I said, it's a game of luck. But I mean, other than that, there's too many different ways you can get shot from. So it's like, because there's 4 players on every team. So it's like, hey, if our team happens to be surrounded by 2 teams, there's 8 people shooting at us at this time, and it's nearly impossible. Someone is doing whatever they're doing and not communicating, or telling you something but telling you the wrong thing, and I mean it's so much easier to die in squads than it is.
But it's also easier to live, some might argue.
If you have somebody that's like good at building, maybe, but most people aren't good at building. It's either you're building for yourself and your teammates die, or you try to build for them and they don't use it. I mean, there's so many things that.
I lied. I did play the most recent update.
For what?
So I was told that there is
for game
for Fortnite.
Okay.
There's a way for you to build a lot faster. So there was Combat Pro, right? The control scheme.
Okay.
You might actually not know about this, but there was a time where when you downloaded or when you played Fortnite, the control scheme that you're playing now was not the default scheme of the controller. It was actually a different one for BR.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, you got to change it to this. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. And then once you started using that, you get used to that. It's dope. It's like, this is the control scheme for BR Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Now they released a new one called Builder Pro. So when you go into build mode, now you can build like super fast. Like fuck your bumpers. You know how you press the bumpers to like switch around and stuff?
Yeah.
No more. You press B, you go into build mode. You look at a wall, you press X, place your trap, or you look at the floor, you place your traps with X now, and then each of the triggers does something. So the most important ones are the flat wall and the stairs.
Right.
So those are your triggers now, and then the other 2 are all your bumpers. So you build
I see what you're
super
saying.
fucking fast. Yeah, it's really hard to get used to because I'm so used to the Combat Pro.
I like that better though. So right
But it
trigger
is so much
like
better.
wall, and
Oh
left
my
trigger
God.
is stairs. So I just like turn,
Yep.
B. Then I don't have to worry about RB, LB, and back
Exactly.
to that thing and
It is
messing
the
with that stupid stuff.
best.
Okay,
I want to
so-
play more just to get used to it, but it's like I said, hype, man. It's just gone down.
I mean, there's still millions of people playing
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the hype is completely
All the
gone.
celebs are
I'm just saying
doing
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying for me personally, the hype is not there
Yes,
anymore.
hype wasn't
Uh-huh.
there after a week or two. I forgot.
Juan,
Juan loves it.
fuck, man. Juan
Juan's
only
gonna
played. Juan, yeah, we gotta get in squads with Juan.
I mean, he
or
played
at
the
least
original
duos.
game that
Played the
I
original game.
uninstalled from my computer a long time ago.
Played that, and then did you even play BR at all? Juan?
Nah.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Cool story.
No,
Animal.
I never played any of the Royal.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Never experienced it.
Yeah. What about no PUBG?
No.
Nah.
No Radical Heights?
Juan playing a PC game is.
He
kinda
plays
rare.
Dauntless. Here, let's hop into Dauntless. He's been playing Dauntless.
Actually, yeah, good point. That's true. Well, before we go into Dauntless real quick, we completed Earthfall.
Oh, you and Juan did?
Well, yeah, Juan, I, and Jake, MGJ, shout out.
Yeah. When's he going to make his website?
I don't know. Didn't you buy it?
Yeah, I still own it.
Oh
actually.
my god.
I'm pretty sure I still own it.
I can't
So-
Yo, Jack, you're like the
Yeah.
internet pimp.
I do have a lot of domains. I got some for sale. If anybody's interested in what I have for sale, go ahead and send me a message.
That's that
Yeah, I still own it. Yeah, I still own it. The site is
hilarious.
reserved for Mohawk Eye Jake.
Jesus. So yeah, we completed Earthfall, and we talked about that last week. Also, what do you still think about it?
Well, I personally am still excited for it. I still look for more because we didn't even really get to, just get the feel of the game. I mean, yes, we beat the 7 little missions they have, but like there's so much more, and it's something which you are the one who uncovered it, like with the actual, material they give you, with the whole being able to upgrade things. That was pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, so the game has this feature that allows you to pick up like portable defenses, right? And I get
Barricade.
a portable fence, a barricade. Yeah, I guess that's the proper term. You plop it down, it erects itself, closes up shop, and you can walk through it whenever you want, and it won't let enemies in. It's great. You put it at little walkways, or you can even barricade yourself if you really wanted to, because there's normally there's 2 or 3, so you can barricade yourself in, and
Or just because you random put it in the middle of nowhere, just because you can.
or just make a barrier, play Ring Around the Rosie with a whiplash. That I don't think that would work. They'll just open the door and they'll just fucking bite you. Anyways, so there are arc grenades, which I guess are in almost any game. If you're unfamiliar with arc grenade, it's essentially just a shock, right? Like a static electricity type grenade that pings off of one enemy onto the next, and it just bounces through a couple, and it just does damage that way, right? So I had picked up arc grenades. I walked to the fence, the barricade, and I saw a little slot, like a little silhouette of a grenade, and the message popped up, upgrade. I was like, wait, what? You can upgrade a fence? I'm like, fuck yeah! So I'm upgrading it. The dude yells it out. They call out everything. It's the funniest thing in this game. They call out every little thing that they do. So he goes, fence upgraded. And I'm like, oh shit. And even Jake was like, wait, fence upgraded? Like, he turns around and looks at it, and this fence is electrified. It's fortified, electrified, whatever you want to call it. And we lost our shit. We were like, dude, this is the greatest addition ever. Because it's like the little things that Left 4 Dead could have done. Like Left 4 Dead 3. Like what could have been. But yeah, no, that option alone, I was like, yeah, I'm sold.
It's the possibilities, man. It's just you don't even know what other items could match together. It's like ketchup and mayonnaise. You know, it's like, that was an island, whatever.
Well, so we tried putting other nades in there, and it didn't work. But the game is still in early access, so who knows? Maybe in a future update, we can get more. And also, like, we didn't really uncover the full story of what went down. Like, I still have no fucking idea where these aliens are coming from or why they've invaded the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, the entire thing. I can't wait. I can't wait for the full release to come out. And enjoy that with you guys some more. But speaking of co-op and enjoying games together, Jack, did you play?
Play what?
Dauntless? With Juan?
No.
Okay. So
I was gonna say, like, you don't remember what we did last night?
Well, no. I know that we played. I was gonna say we all played together, but unfortunately we didn't. I guess
correct.
They both played with me.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead. Somebody else take it away, please.
I mean, no, someone talk about the game because I haven't played as much as you guys have, so.
That's fine. I mean, personally, it's something which, I get it. It's straight to the point. It's a highlighted version of Monster Hunter. It's just straight to the point, and it's something I personally like just because of the fact that there's no time between really matchmaking. If you don't want to wait for anybody, screw it. Boom. Just start it right away. Or if you want a squad, then you could wait. And, it's something which it's just fast. It's something which it gets right to the beast, go hunt it, and boom, kill him. I do have my pet peeve, in which I already spoken in the past, is something which the fact that they're kind of like natural. The actual beast, the behemoths, that there was this time
they're all friends with themselves.
Yes, exactly. They all hate you. No, it's the fact that you could face two of them at the same time, and you're literally facing two of them at the same time because they don't do any sort of damage to each other, even though they're literally on top of each other, just destroying you, kind of like the 8-town stomp on your ass. But it's something which. I would like a little bit of splash damage between them, just to make me feel a little better. That those times in which the danger zone is at 100, and you just need a little salvation. That would be great.
Let's explain that a little bit. So when you spawn into the map, it's only 4 of you, 4-player co-op. You all roll into this map, and some of the missions might have 2. Some of the missions might even have 3 behemoths there, right? There's always I don't know. I feel like if you're doing 2, they're always going to be next to each other, and it's your job to figure out like how to balance between the 2. And that's what makes it like the daily challenge, because like how do you they all have their attacks. They all have their patterns that you have to figure out. But now on top of that, you also have to balance out the other behemoths, attacks while you're doing that. And that's the crazy part.
And you literally don't see
we
it.
Experience.
Like you're just so focused. That was
also the first time we did that.
The other one's just like, hey, what's up? You forgot about me? She slaps the shit out of you. Nah, it's crazy.
So, Jack played last night for the first time.
Does he hate it yet?
Yeah, impression.
I don't hate it. No, it's not terrible. I mean,
okay.
that's the summary of it.
This guy is giving it the emoji review version of it.
No, I don't know what that would be. I mean, the game's not completed. It's a work in progress, right? So you can't really.
WIP. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really give it a full rating. But I mean, there's some things that are annoying. One, at least for me right now, maybe I don't know. Maybe this changes later in the game if you level stuff up or something. But there's no jump.
There is a jump. It's F on the keyboard. No idea why.
Okay, that's stupid. Then
I know. I agree.
A jump. Okay, then I just didn't know there was a jump, so I'm more happy already.
I found that out, oddly enough, trying to taunt in the game, which is also kind of... Well, it's broken on a controller. You can't do it on the controller. You can't also place a banner on the controller. There's a lot of things you can't do on a controller, and for whatever reason, I'm just used to playing this game on a controller. It just feels natural playing on a controller, even though it was built... 100% was built with mouse and keyboard in mind, because... I mean, obviously, a lot of the commands are mouse and keyboard. But you saying that jump, I was pressing buttons and I started jumping with F, and it just threw me off. Anyways, go ahead.
Right. So I mean, spacebar's role, I'd rather have. Let's do this. How about spacebar be jump and control be roll. I would like that better.
Okay.
I see.
I see what happened.
What?
You're gonna dodge a lot more than you're gonna jump.
I like jumping though.
I'll just say that.
I like jumping.
You'll jump right into an enemy.
I don't care. I like jumping.
Right.
Sure.
See,
I mean, jumping is cool things.
Jump. That's it.
That's why you do cool things. You jump. You know that. I mean, that's what you do. Especially if you're fighting. It's like hack and slash, right? I'm releasing
dodging,
my weapon.
I'm not jumping.
No, man. The game needs to be more offensive. More offensive. More offensive.
No, it's a mixture of the two.
No, it needs to be more offensive. It needs to be more like I'm doing cool stuff. That's his problem. Is it doesn't have cool stuff.
I figured out the Shrieker. I can solo a Shrieker, the owl thing, easily, right? So the game has... All right. I'm going to nerd out for a second. I love this game. The way that Juan talks about Seed is the way that I feel about Dauntless. I fucking love this game, right? And there's a term that I guess the Reddit crowd or players kind of came up with. It's called booping. Basically, it's the dumbest term ever, but essentially what it is, it's when you figure out the attacks of the enemy and you perform a very specific hit that dazes the behemoth to the point you can walk up to it and do like a shit ton of damage, right? You get your DPS in at that point. I found out how to do that for the first time while playing with you, Jack, yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it was so rewarding. That feeling, you're like, oh, he's going to charge me? Come at me, motherfucker. I got you. And he charges you. I do my little move, and he does a little sidestep. Oh, it's the most baller feeling in the world, dude.
It's just a counter. I would call it a counter.
It's a counter, sure.
Yeah.
Its term in the community is called booping.
I want to call it ole.
Okay?
Word.
It's a great word. I'm gonna fucking use it
ole!
a couple of more times this episode because I booped the fuck out of their Shrieker, and I felt amazing. So I got to figure that out for all the other behemoths because that was very rewarding.
Sure. Game's still slow. Run should be the default speed. There shouldn't be a walk. Running should be faster. The jumping should be more prevalent. I should be able to do cooler attacks like jump and like fly at my enemy. There should be a charge. There's like no charge. There's all this stuff that I can't do. So the war pike, if I run at an enemy, well, not even run at him, but if I dodge forward and then attack, he does like a poke, like a stab, like a very powerful stab. Right. I need a dodge or a roll, but as I'm rolling, I need to be able to hit the key, and like my guy will pick up his blade at the end of the roll. So say like I'm rolling under something that's landing, I should be able to cut it as it's falling down. Okay. There's a lack of cool things. Basically, my point about all this is there's a lack of cool things. The potential is there to have cool things, but currently there is a severe lack of cool things.
I mean, it's a work in progress, as mentioned. Now,
I'm just
what I noticed though, Jack, and I know you're not going to be a fan of this. I already know that you're not. You could put the what are they called? Not the seeds, but because I have seed in my brain. But you could put the upgrade of moving faster.
Oh, so yeah. Every time you level up, you get a core, or multiple cores sometimes. Essentially, it's the game's it's the game's loot box. But you earn them while leveling up. You don't have to pay to unlock them. You don't have to fucking pay to even get them. You can't pay to get them, not yet at least. But you open them up, and you get I forgot what they're called. I think it's just a core.
I think they're called cores. I opened one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can put those into your weapon slots, your weapons, your armor, any of that. And I believe you could put 2 of them in it and infuse them together into a slot essentially. And some of them are increased speed. Some of them are, more damage to wounds. Some of them, more...
That's great. I like that. But the base should just be a little bit more intense than what it is now.
The base itself is what you're referring to. Yeah,
yeah, I'm just saying,
I don't mind it as much.
Just turn it up a little bit. It's like if you're playing Unreal Tournament and you turn the game speed up to 150, that should be the normal game speed. That's all I'm saying. It's just, make it a little bit more. Hey, there's more stuff going on. A little bit faster.
Just a little.
Fast
A little
forward.
too slow. Yeah, yeah, a little too slow there.
I don't know, man. I had no issues with it, but
If you move fast,
know,
then
we
what
both-
the challenge of being able to find the behemoth is kind of reduced. Is that the aisles are not the biggest. After you played a certain, a good amount of rounds, you're like, oh, okay, I kind of see where they spawn.
you understand the
Yeah.
pattern, and they fly. So the cool thing is also, once they take enough damage, the enemy runs away, or fly, buries, run, whatever, depending on who
Depends
you're
on the
facing.
enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes away, and if it flies away, depending on the area that it's flying to, you can find the enemy there. I didn't know that. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. I figured it flew away and it just went somewhere random, so you gotta find them again and all this other bullshit. Nope. 100%. If it flew that way, if you see the trail going a certain way, that's the way that it went. I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty clever.
That's how flying usually works.
Yeah, but I get it. But
I
I just
know why
figured it
you
would
would-
go somewhere
yeah.
random.
Yeah,
Being
I know
a
why you
video
think
game
that.
of hunting, in a sense, I
Yeah.
figured it would be random,
It probably is random. Just it decides where it's flying before it
Or
flies.
yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't. Now that you're playing, I guess we can get a full four group squad going, and that would be interesting. Even though you probably are never gonna play this game.
No, like I said, I'll play it. I don't hate it. It's just they need to not turn up the volume. Turn it up. Turn up the intensity meter. It's a little too slow. It feels like it's intentionally slow to create like drama, to create like an effect, to create that like, oh, this thing is big. Oh, these type. That's what it feels like. They're trying to solve a problem by slowing down the game, and I think that's the wrong way to do it. I think you need to speed the game up and then solve the problem from there. So if that means making the behemoths bigger, or making the character smaller, or whatever it means, whatever it means to preserve like the size and power ratio, do it. But don't do it by slowing down the game.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. Yeah, and I feel like that's what they did. They were like, oh, this is cool. It just feels we want like this behemoth to have more of an impact, and we want to make it feel like you have to do more to dodge it and do the stuff and defeat it. And I feel like their solution to that was slowing the game down. That's what it feels like to me.
I see what you say.
Yeah,
see what
and
you
I thought maybe it was my PC, like, because there's no frame rate counter, so I wasn't sure. I mean, I was tearing, so I'm guessing I was getting over 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
But I even lowered my settings just all the way to low for the heck of it, just to like,
see.
hey, I know my computer is actually more than good enough to do, on Epic, but just in case, like, let's say on Optimize or something, I'll put it on low. And I felt the same exact way, so it wasn't like, computer, yeah, it wasn't that,
optimization type.
it wasn't a frame rate, lag issue. No, it's just that's how the game is. So
Fair enough.
yeah,
Anything else on Dauntless before we move on?
I don't think so. What day's open beta? May what?
May 20 something.
I think it's 25th. Why do I think 25th?
Is
that right?
You might be right.
Is that right?
Could be.
That'd be nice to confirm that for listeners that are
We're
listening right now.
Definitely working on it. It's just
Oh.
going to be a little longer to figure it out.
I don't know
then.
dates.
I'm gonna find it. 24th. How did I find this before you? May
There you go.
24th. Yeah.
I typed the wrongs.
What'd you type?
I went to my personal Twitter instead of Down Right Up Left Twitter.
Oh,
and then
I just
as you found it, I clicked on the link to find it.
I just
This would
googled
be-
Dauntless open beta.
I guess that would have worked too. But
Yeah.
I figured I tweeted it, so I already knew like 100% it was going to be there,
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, it's there. 100%.
Oh,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, it is there. Just yeah. Anyways, yeah. May 24th is open beta. So, and I mean, anyone should try out the game. So
Yeah. Don't.
it's
drop
definitely worth
that.
trying
Don't-
out. Oh, the other
don't.
thing I didn't like was I did talk to too many people.
That's
was
early
annoying.
on. I think later on, we spoke about this too last night. Early on, you talk to a shit ton of people. I think it's just to get you acquainted with where everything sort of is. I think there's a mission that has you talking to a person that you'll never talk to again.
Right, that's stupid. What's the
Yeah,
point?
I get that. I understand that.
Like they should just do away with that whole system. I mean, I like the little setting, like, hey, I go to the weaponsmith and they have a cool little setup and the fire is there and you get. But I mean, the weapon doesn't really go in the fire. They don't really do anything. It's just they put the
Yeah.
weapon in front of the fire logo and it's like, oh, cool, here's your new weapon. We forged it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it. If not, just I don't know. I don't need all that stuff. Like a basic menu will be fine or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt too spread out and. I'm like, I don't need all this stuff. I don't want to talk to people.
You were kind
I
of
don't
against
wanna-
the city.
Yeah, I don't want to post something on the board. Just let me go to my journey thing and hit start. Like, I don't really care about posting on the board. It's stupid. I get the idea, and it's a cool idea, but I don't need to do that. It doesn't make the game better. It just makes it more steps to actually play.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
get that. I mean,
Yeah.
story is in there, but I still don't really.
Yeah, and for anything that anybody said, I literally click next. I don't care about that. And that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to
Slay
defeat
shit out.
the
Yeah.
behemoths. Yeah, so let me get there. Let me get my weapons fast as I can. Let me do what I need to do. Let me easily see my progress. I don't want to have to go to 20 different places and open a quest and then be like, oh, cool, here's this quest. Or here's these items and make this. I don't want to do that. Just make it simple. Put everything in front of me. This is what I need to know. This is what I do.
He wants a buffet.
I mean, that's the whole
bro.
point of the
He
game.
wants that buffet.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
of
trying
that
to get
on
it.
my plate. Some of that.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the whole point of the game is that it's supposed to be quick. You're supposed to be able to hop in, 30 minutes, and either you beat the thing or you don't.
Yeah.
But you spend way more. I feel like you spend way more time in the lobby, city, whatever you want to call it, doing stupid stuff. I mean, I have to go
That's
all the way there
early
to open the cores. I gotta go open the cores. I do all this stuff. Like, I don't want to do all that. I just want it done.
The core stuff I understand.
The
'cause
cores are the
they wanna
llamas,
add, like,
man. For Fortnite.
Exactly. It's like the
Yeah.
llamas. It's the whole.
It's
slot
like any-
machine
any-
mentality. Yeah.
Do you
they
not
just
like
wanna get
piñatas?
into your
Like,
head.
do you not like surprise?
I like piñatas actually. I like
So
piñatas
you don't
a lot.
know what's inside. It's like
They want to get
No.
into your head with
I
that.
don't put
random
anything in my
number
piñatas, so everybody's disappointed.
shit.
Every piñata I have is empty, and then everyone's like, "Wait, there's nothing in it." And you're like, "No, there's nothing in it."
Damn.
Sad face.
Well, that's not the fun. The fun's not getting what's in it. The fun is breaking it. So let's break
Your
it.
piñata's broke
You know?
already. You ain't got no damn candy in it.
And it's break. Why would I break it?
Because you don't know there's nothing in it.
Oh my god. Anyways.
And the one time there is something in it, you'll probably be like, "I'm not breaking it." Every other one I broke, nothing in it. So I'd be like, "Cool, I'm just gonna take it home."
Damn, look at
It's
this
all
dude's
mine.
strategy.
We'll bring it back another day.
Wow. That's very selfish.
It's
of
very
you.
frugal.
Yeah.
of him.
How that's selfish.
Very yes. Yeah.
I've never done that, but I think I shall do this.
How do you got a deal? This guy right here.
What?
Just gave him ideas.
Yeah.
Well, I found the
I got
title for
notes
this
somewhere.
episode.
What is the title?
Broken
Jack's
piñata.
Pinata.
Your piñata broke.
What's it
bro.
called? One thing we all did play is Sonic 2 HD. I'm pretty
Sonic
sure.
2 HD.
Pretty sure we all hopped on that, and I think that's the domain to get it. Also, is sonic2hd.com. Yep, that is.
So, yeah, go for it, because you're more knowledgeable on the whole Sonic, the whole
The
thing.
backstory.
Oh well, there was a game once upon a time called Sonic the Hedgehog. No, I'm not going through all that. Basically, it was an unofficial remake of Sonic 2, and they've redrawn everything. They've recoded the entire thing. It's like their own engine. Everything's different. It's all crazy, right? Like they've gone through new music. Everything's different. I told you guys
Yeah.
to play it, and you guys ended up playing it.
We played it.
Because I said there's only 3 zones. What's it? I don't remember the names. It's the first one. It's chemical plant, and then what's the tree one? Green. That's not green. Tree.
I don't know what the names are.
Green Zone is the
I'll
first
tell
one.
you.
The
It's Green Zone. Chemical Plant is the last one.
No,
right?
second.
No,
That's
chemical
the
plant's
second.
the second.
Oh fuck.
I didn't even finish it.
I
let's be
got
honest.
I got stories.
Oh my god.
I got
don't wanna know.
stories. I
don't
got
wanna know.
stories. Yep.
Yeah, and then after that, it's the tree. It's the Sky Hill Zone. Is that what it is? What the hell's the name of it?
I thought Chemical Plant was the last one. I'm sad
No,
right now.
dude.
I'm so sad right now.
All right, tell your story. I'm gonna look up what zones are in.
All
there.
right, yeah. So, so last night my wife heard me raging so hard. I'm like, "Fuck this game! Fuck! Like, why the fuck? Like, I don't remember Sonic being this hard." Dude, absolute rage. I was so mad. So, yeah, no. I mean, the first level, your typical like every Sonic first level.
It's the opening level for Sonic 2.
Yeah,
That's what it
it's
is,
always the same, style. Super fun. I had a blast, and then I realized I don't think I'm very good at playing Sonic, and I'm gonna say that in the, I'm gonna own up to it, because when I got to the other level, the chemical plant, I'm playing through it, and I'm like, oh man, like yeah, this is cool. This is like, oh, mind you, also first off, shout out, definitely like 100%. The game is very, very well made. Like, graphics, artwork, I guess. the sounds, like everything is just so polished up. It's really well made for a fan made like game, you know.
I know, I agree.
So, yeah. That being said, I got to the final like part of Chemical Plant where the level starts going on underwater, under the chemicals, right?
Okay.
And then there's one part where you like slide in, you know, and then the fucking floor keeps falling. You know what
Are
I'm
you at
talking
the
about?
end? You're, like, fighting the boss? Or
Yeah. Like,
are you sure?
well, yeah, like like as you enter the boss room, I guess, because there's like every Sonic level has this where like you get to the end where there's a boss, right?
Yeah.
And then it stops. You can't go left. You can't go right. You have to,
Right.
you know, stay in that one
Yeah.
screen.
Okay.
So I slide in, and every time I slide in, I just fall into the fucking crack of the floor, and I die because there's no platforms underneath. It's literally just opens up, and it's like, bloop, you're dead.
Right, but it comes back. The floor, like, opens and closes.
Yeah, but when you're sliding in there, and then you fucking roll in, and you stop because the floor, you roll all the way to the end, and it's at the end that it breaks.
So, I mean, after you do that one time, you just kind of don't do it the second time.
So then I don't do it the second time. I roll in, I stop, I slow down, you know, I go in casually, you know, and then the beginning of the fucking floor breaks. So
yeah,
that part
both
breaks.
sides.
Both sides are fucking
It's
breaking.
the middle
The
that does
middle,
it.
yeah.
So I jump over to the middle, and then my dude, I'm last life. My dude decides to roll, and I'm like, no, don't roll, jump. I jump, I hit the fucking wall, and I died. I went, so already I'm a little pissed off, right? Like, I'm like, oh my god, like this fucking level. And nothing wrong with the level, it's just my dumb ass, you know?
Oh my gosh.
So then I replay again, and this time I'm like, fuck it, like, fuck everything, and just speed run it. Like, I just want to get to this part again, because if I don't get to this part, I'm going to literally rip my hair off, you know?
Yeah.
I died on the first level plenty of times, so then I was like, okay, I got to, like, relax a little bit, you know? Take a breather, you know? Went back, and then once more, I kept falling into the beginning and the end. I could not for the life of me figure out how to enter this goddamn room. That's when I said, okay, I'm done. I sent you guys a message. I'm done.
Oh, I thought you were done, like, as in you finished all 3 levels.
Nope. I said,
Okay.
I'm done. And I
my
left it at
gosh.
that.
I can't believe you couldn't beat Chemical
I'm going to go. I
Plant,
still
though.
have it installed. Probably after this, I'll go back and check it out.
I mean, I got
Yeah.
you.
Because I really want
When
to. I really want to go back into it. Because I mean, also, I want to put this out there. I did not grow up with Sega, so this is technically the first time I'm really diving into
You're
Sonic.
gross.
Yeah, I know. Other than Dreamcast Sonic.
gamer.
Other than Dreamcast Sonic, which I mean let's
that's
be real,
different.
was probably.
The
That's what I'm saying. That's
I don't
that's
think I
the
ever played
only
that
Sonic that I know.
I don't think I played that
Bruh.
one.
You never
That's
had
the
a
only
childhood.
Sonic that I know. I
I
know.
have it. I have a Dreamcast. I just never played that Sonic.
So that's my excuse. Okay, so fuck.
I mean, I got you though. It's something I also played. I mean, I sucked at Green Zone bad. I was just me and
That's the
Jack were
third
on
one?
still on Team Speak.
No, Hilltop Zone's the last one.
Oh,
yeah, there you go,
Hilltop.
Hilltop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was playing. I was like, dude, I fucking suck. Like I
You
got
did-
no
you did say
flow.
that.
Like that game, you have to move with flow so you could be able to kind of kill things. And for some odd reason, I was turning into the ball to make myself like a weapon. And I'm like, how come I'm not killing things? Am I not hitting it in the right angle? I'm like freaking continuously losing my rings, bruh. I'm trying to go over there and it's just not happening. Then comes Chemical Plant. Then I actually started flowing there. So I'm kind of vice versa from you. Because I was flowing perfectly there, and I did get stuck at a part in which I kept going. I flew so fast that I went into the pink water, but it was cool. Got a one up there, and then I just forgot that I
There's
could
one at the bottom
backtrack,
there.
so I continued and I died.
Chemical.
So
Yeah.
it washes off.
Yeah.
And then I forgot about the whole thing that you could drown, and I kind of liked the excitement and the song that they put. Oh, it was great. It was great memories.
My screen was beeping so much. Dude. Well, it was. You don't. I didn't drown, but like, you spend enough time underwater trying, like, waiting for the blocks to move, and eventually
Yeah.
you're gonna get.
Bro,
the
I was
moves,
right at the
so.
buzzer. I was like, oh, I'm dead. I jumped up.
Oh,
He was
really?
like, "Blop." I was like, oh, yes, let's go. But similar to you, bro, I had a very tough time kind of, rolling them into my red carpet into that fight. And it's because I became such a speed demon by the time I went into Chemical Plant that I'm just like, vroom. So I was like, just an open drop. So I got the
Did
same
any of you guys play
thing.
with Tails?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't play as Tails.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sonic is you play as Sonic, all right?
I played as Tails the last time that I played, and it made me hate him.
Leave Tails Prowler out of this, okay? But you know, my little fight with that is that I got stuck. I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but I got stuck. I was jumping. You know, you have to jump on. You know, Eggman or Robotnik. I don't know which version they're going with it, but you know, it's something which I got stuck, and then doing a jump up and down, up and down, up and down. Then the platform under me opened, and boom. But I had him. I was so pissed. And similar to you, I just didn't have the patience, and that's a key thing when you're trying to learn. Like you did back in the day, you had the patience. You had nothing to do on a Saturday morning but play Sega, so you kept on doing it, and you know you accomplished it. But because we have lives now, it's like, we're good. We'll do this some other time.
I played enough. I get it. Yeah, definitely.
I just hate every old game. That's all.
That's not true.
Yeah, what old game do you play?
None, but
Okay.
not by choice.
Okay.
Like if we wanted to play Command and Conquer, I'm always down. You know this.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean,
That's an old game. I mean, come on, you can't argue that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like before that though. I mean, I guess
Rome
Riddler
Total
2
War. If you really want to get all fucking nerdy and
No, I never played that.
with it, like that was my shit too back in the day. I love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, like Sonic or like all those Sega CD games.
Those
I was excited to play.
well, that's the
you
shit.
refuse
I
to
didn't
play.
grow up with Sega. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
That's
I didn't
what I'm saying.
play
You should
any of
you should
those.
play them. You should. That's why you should go play them.
It just takes too long. You gotta emulate them and find them.
Yo,
and do
Jack,
all
really
sorts
I'm
of
trying to
little
find
tricks.
this one
Doesn't
game
take
back in
long.
the day with the airplanes that you switched the different airplanes and the pilot, but the animation was kind of like Japanese anime.
On what
I
platform?
don't remember. You know, things about getting hit by a car, you kind of lose all your memory. Damn. To be continued.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, I mean, you saying that, I know it's not R-Type that you're talking about, but I kind of want to go play R-Type, you saying that. And I also want to play, even though I don't know why I want to play it, but Super Ghouls and Ghosts for SNES. I want
Oh,
to
that's
play
so
that.
much fun. I saw a game at PAX that reminded me of it. I wish I
Yeah.
remember the name. Yeah. We
So
were
you've played Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's impossible.
If you play, so yeah, on original, so like Sonic 2 on Genesis, it has a lot of like frame rate drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes really low sometimes.
That's funny.
Juan and I were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I agree. Remember when you get hit with, you got a bunch of coins and stuff, and you're going like slow motion.
It's almost like they were taking pictures. Like,
Yeah, yeah, literally,
Look at
it's
him
probably like 5
fail,
frames a
like-
second or lower. Yeah. Super Ghouls and Ghosts the same way on SNES. It's like some of those times you just frame rate's terrible, and that makes it a lot more difficult than really what it should be. So if you play, I think it's on mini SNES, right? Isn't it?
I don't know. I
think
wouldn't
it
doubt
is.
it. It is definitely one of those like cult favorites, so I wouldn't doubt it being.
Yeah, I'm gonna
there.
look this up as we talk, but it's really hard to look and talk for some
Yeah.
reason. But
I'll
basically,
look it up.
if you can get rid of that frame rate lag, then it's a lot easier. It's on mini SNES, Super
Is
Ghouls
it?
and Ghosts. Yeah, so if you get rid of that frame rate lag, the game is still
Part of the
not
challenge,
easy
man.
game. Yeah, it kind of is, but it's easier if you can get rid of that. So
Yeah,
I would say try it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back. I really want to. I really want to
Yeah.
play it.
I like the music.
I want
in
to see
that
the
game.
last level. I like I said. I mean, this is technically like my official first fucking Sonic experience. So.
Oh yeah, you gotta go back for Sonic. I haven't seen Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh,
though, too.
Super Ghouls.
You gotta-
Yeah,
you
that.
gotta
I
go
mean,
to
I played that. I even played that at an arcade, like a classic arcade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that thing is just like feed me quarters.
I'm sure, dude.
Yeah,
that game
it's
is
crazy.
something else, dude. For real.
Yeah, I remember the game with the helicopter too. There was like 2 of them. I used to like.
Oh, I don't know if it's the same one I'm thinking of.
Well, there's 2
Gosh,
of them,
what was it
so I'm
called?
sure I'll get one. You'll get one of them.
Yeah, I know. I used to play one on Super Nintendo, but I think it was cross-platform.
Okay, I mean,
I think it was on
I had
both.
played that. That one's the one I had on Sega. It was good. On Super Nintendo, I had a game that you freaking had to like go against Saddam Hussein. I kid you not. I swear to God. I remember seeing this face. I was like, what? Like,
Isn't it funny that like that was okay or like it didn't get coverage then, but if that came out today, it'd
It
probably
would be
like
everywhere.
yeah. So the games I'm thinking of are like the Strike series, Desert Strike, Jungle
Yes,
Strike, and Urban
yes,
Strike.
it was Jungle.
Jungle,
Oh,
yeah.
love that
Those
one.
are all awesome. My friend and I wasted weekends playing that game. Like, just weekends, dude. I don't know why we loved it so much, but we did.
Dude, it was crack.
Yeah. Those are great games. It's a great
Mowing
series.
down people is great.
I also had a board game. It was called, oh god, what was it called? Flying Thunder, I think it was called. But it was just like it reminded me of this thing, or like the strike games. It reminded me of that. So
You had all the cool fucking board games.
yeah, I did. Yeah, the board game is Flying Thunder. Basically, you have like a remote control, and there's a helicopter,
Get the
and you
fuck outta
fly
here.
around a map that you put down on the ground, and there's little targets, and you got to fly around and pick up the targets.
That's amazing. Mind
Yeah, it was
blown.
cool.
You had all the cool shit.
Yeah, I know.
I was too poor for that.
Anyways, I forgot where we're going with the whole show, but
Crossfire.
I never had Crossfire. I don't think.
Really?
Or
Me
Hot
neither,
Shot.
but every time I saw that fucking commercial, I was like, dude, I want this game. It
Yeah,
has
I never
nothing to
had
do with what was
Crossfire.
going
And
on.
Hot
with
Shot
the
too,
commercial.
though.
I had
Shooting
Battle
basketball,
Dome.
I think.
Wow, man. Mini Super Nintendo is fucking loaded, man. Those
The
are really
lineup
good
is pretty
games in there.
solid. Yeah,
Yeah.
the lineup's pretty solid on there.
Really good games in that. Link to the Past, one of my favorites. Original Mario Kart, Super Mario World, F-Zero, Metroid, Jesus. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Donkey Kong Country, like
Yeah,
classics,
that's
man.
One of the
Holy
best
shit. These
platformers
are
of all time.
Secret of Mana is on there, Contra 3, Mario RPG, first time like I ever played a turn-based game, I think. Crazy.
Oh man, you know what Super Nintendo game I missed too? The Pac-Man
What's that?
Adventures.
I don't think I've ever
Oh,
played
Oh
that.
my
I don't know what that
god,
is.
it's so dope.
F-Zero, bro. Oh my god.
You already said F-Zero, Oz.
Did I?
Yeah.
I missed that game so much.
Really?
I wanted Redout to be the next F-Zero, man.
It's not.
I know
it's
it's
not.
not. It's disappointing. I really wanted it to be.
Redout's
that.
more like Wipeout, thus the out in the title.
I hate fucking that. So bad. So bad.
Yeah.
I had such high
F-Zero's
hopes.
pretty unique. I'm surprised I don't think they've ever remade it, right?
No.
There's no remake of F-Zero. I wonder why. Another great SNES game that people probably don't know about is Uniracers. That's actually a really
I
good
remember
game.
Uniracers. I had
Yeah.
it. I hated
Yeah.
it, but I
Why
had
did you hate it?
Because it was so hard.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Are you sure you're thinking of Uniracers? You're like racing unicycles?
Racers.
It's you
Yes.
in like a tubular track and you just go and
Maybe I just don't remember the game. I remember having it. All right.
yeah.
Maybe I just don't remember the game as well as I think I do.
I don't know.
I gotta watch.
It's just racing, but it's
I
not
gotta
that
watch.
hard.
Like a...
You do tricks and
Do you
go
remember
faster.
Bubsy?
No, I never played that.
No.
I don't even know what it is.
That's
Maybe if
so
I see the cover, I might know.
It's
I
like a
feel
little
like I saw
fucking
that.
rat-looking guy. I don't know. It's like a little cat.
Oh yeah,
type
yeah.
thing, like orange cat. Yeah, I love that
It's
game.
like popular. There's a PlayStation version of it, Bubsy 3D.
Really? No
Yeah.
shit. That's
Like
funny.
PlayStation 1,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
all kinds of stuff.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah. What were we talking about?
You just
Jack's
went
Pinata.
back
minutes
in
ago.
time for a bit. Jeez.
I
yeah,
don't
really.
know.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, Games with Gold, April.
Gosh, what are those? Yeah, it's a good thing. I didn't put that on my list. Totally
Oh.
forgot.
Dead
Basically, I
Space
think
2 is
Yeah,
the only one that I
so-
Made me
remember.
happy.
so the month halfway through the month changed or whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
and I think it's Assassin's Creed Syndicate,
Yep.
The Witness, which has been available all month or will be available all month, and Dead Space 2 is your 360 game that Juan absolutely loves. I'm
Just
pretty
turned
sure.
on my Xbox as we speak.
Yeah, have you
Nice.
played it yet?
I mean, I haven't played it again, but definitely, I love that game, man.
Yeah.
You're definitely going back.
Oh yeah.
I hear you. I still need to go back to Crackdown 1. I haven't put that on my Xbox One X yet, and I really want to.
It's not what I remember, and I'm really mad. I don't have my save, and I really don't want to play that game.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I should have my save. My 360 should have it, and I can just upload to the cloud.
I forgot that
and
you
hop
could
over.
do that because I'll have my save for Dead Space.
You do or you don't?
I do. I know I have saves for that, so it's something which I could have
Yeah.
I could just go through it again with the cooler weapons, which will be like, haha, you can't kill me this time and still get killed, but still,
Yeah,
it's just fun.
it'll look way better too. Yeah, so
I
hop on
never
your
liked to
360,
die
upload
more
it to
than
the
once.
cloud, and
Was there Wi-Fi on the 360?
Adapter.
later versions.
You have to get an adapter.
For the early versions, yes.
For
The later ones, S and newer,
maybe
or the smaller one.
Oh shit! I don't know which one I have. Maybe I'll do that.
Which one do you have?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. It's set up in my living room though. So
I know you had a red one, right? You had like Resident Evil red
let's
one.
not talk about any of this.
Right, you had that one, but then you got another one.
Right after that.
Did you get an Elite? Is that what you got?
I think so. If I have an Elite, it has Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
The
don't
black
think it
one
does.
has Wi-Fi.
No, I don't think like the
Black.
old shape though, the original shape Elite. I don't think those have Wi-Fi. I think you
You
still
have the
need the adapter.
Anyways,
It
whatever.
wasn't until the S, I think, the smaller ones.
I don't know.
Oh,
what I
the
have,
black Elite.
but
No. But the Elite came before
I'm
the
hoping.
Resident Evil one.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll set it up and I mean it's already set up. Maybe I'll log in and see if I can find my save and just upload to cloud.
Yeah, if you transferred it.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely transferred all my stuff.
Damn, I
I
don't know if I
remember
transferred it. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
because I requested a wire from like they sent me a wire to do it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they sent me Halo, like a CD Halo, to test it with or something like that. I forget what it was.
Right. They had that was when they were going to XGD3 or whatever.
Yeah, the new format.
Yeah, for sure.
And at the same time, I ended up getting the other one. Anyways,
Yep.
what else?
We were talking about old games. We talked about some more old games real quick. Original Xbox games on back and pat, or a lot are being added.
Bunch.
So Conquer, Live and Reloaded, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Battlefronts, both the Battlefront games.
KOTOR 2?
Yeah. Morrowind, Panzer Dragoon, SSX3, Destroy All Humans, Jade Empire, and there's a lot more. There's probably like 10 or 15 more that they added. So go ahead and check out that list. Definitely
Will do.
Nice.
something to check out. Yeah, that list is growing pretty quick.
It is, man.
And
I feel like there's a lot in there now.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
remember they just announced it, and it was just like, what? 20? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
yeah.
Now
I wonder
it's
how many.
a lot more than 20, tell you that much.
The list on Wiki is hard to see because they don't label, like number them.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sit there and read. If I had to guess, I would say there's probably about 30 right now.
Fair enough.
So 30, yeah, 30ish. But yeah, it's cool. Cool thing.
Snipe montage?
Yeah, I was gonna just throw that into the outro.
Alright,
So if that's it,
that's it.
cool.
That's your
Am I doing the outro again?
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
Again? Wait, what do you mean again?
Because all I do is do things multiple times because you
Go
interrupt
for
me. Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Bye.
Oh, is that it? I'm gonna throw it in the end. Go.
Yeah. Well, check this out. If you guys don't follow us already, check it out. At Down Right Up Left, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I think DRULcast works on a couple of those things too. Search for either one. DRULcast.com has all of our, all of our podcast stuff. If you want to go to downrightupLeft.com, that also has podcasts and other articles. Sometimes we write things. And there's also videos with Oz and one of them that were recently posted from PAX East 2018 on some food truck stuff and all other kinds of goodness. You should check that out real soon. And don't forget to check out DRULclips on YouTube. We just released a Snapper montage. Yep. Oz is the official voice of that. You guys
Oh,
didn't
don't
know.
fucking put me in that. That was all you, my friend. And I praised you for it.
I don't know where that came from or why I made that,
I
but
want to know how drunk you were.
not at all.
Oh my god.
Zero. Absolutely zero. Why should I?
Anyways.
I didn't save all the outtakes because I said DRULclips probably like 20 times in different ways, and then I'm like, oh, this one was it. That was it.
You sounded like me during the first DRULcast ever in the car trying to fucking figure out the intro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Anyways.
didn't know what I was gonna say. So, or how I wanted an intro, but I didn't know what to put, and I still don't really know what to put. I don't know how long that thing's gonna stay though. I kind of like the face. I don't know what to do with the face though either. So, I don't
Now
know.
that I think about it, that face looks a lot like Lawbreakers.
It's a little similar.
I just thought about that.
It's a little similar, but
Anyways.
it's not the same. Ours has Drul on it, and it's
And Lawbreakers is non-existent.
and it took me, I don't know, 5 minutes to make it in Fireworks or something like that. So, yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, check all that stuff out, and I'll let Oz say the last
Oh.
part.
It's all you.
No, I don't do that part.
It's all you.
I did the plugs. You got to do the like, thanks for listening, play to your Drul, da da da, and then you got to do your
God.
peace.
This is so broken.
You always say peace.
hit us up on Twitter.
No, I did that. I did that part
No,
already.
you didn't do ours. You didn't do
Oh.
ours.
Individuals.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, individual. I am at JSpin on Twitter. Oz is at TrueOz. You can also hit me up at Show220 on Twitter if you want, or at Jacques Satorno. I mean, I got like 20 accounts. But
This guy's
Juan
international.
is at AceJam, spelled in crazy ways with a 3 underscore and then jam.
Yep.
That makes sense.
I refuse to believe I
Everyone.
put an
Yeah.
underscore. But okay.
You did.
I'll look it up right now,
I
man,
just
because
looked it up.
I'm taking Oz's word for it.
I just looked it
so-
up. It's AC, the number 3 underscore
Yeah.
JAM.
Yep, it's right. I did just look this up too, and your tweets are protected. I don't know why you should unprotect them and just have fun with the
Private.
world unprotected.
I'm a
Yeah.
stalker.
I'm trying to keep private, man.
Yeah, I don't even think I follow you, so I mean, no.
Damn.
Well, I don't think I have
Oh,
access. I don't
sorry.
think no one's given me access yet to follow Juan.
God.
So, let me see. Here's Twitter. I'm gonna type in AceJam. Anyways, guys, have a good one.
Play to Drool. Peace.
Deuces.